guys, Matt Allen here. Welcome back to Tactical Bassin. Unfortunately, we just gut hooked a fish. I'm going to walk you through the process of getting that hook out of there without hurting that bass. I'll kind of walk you through it quickly as I get this fish back in the water, and then I'll explain what we did, but you can watch as we go. We're going to get this worm out of the way first. Just take a pair of needle nose pliers, pull the worm out. All right, now I can see my hook in there very clearly. If I try and just pull this out, I'm gonna rip that fish's throat, and that's not what you wanna do. That's a fish that'll ultimately go down and die. And if I cut the line off and leave a hook in there, it's kind of a gamble whether or not he's going to be able to pass it. So instead, what we do is we come from the gill. We come just inside the gill plate, below the first raker. And I reach in, we'll go back to the mouth here. I'll reach in and get a hold of that hook. I want to get this fish going, so I'll do this quickly and then walk you through. You get a hold of that hook and you turn it upside down, and it'll either pop out, or once it's upside down, you come around to the front, reach in and grab it. It'll come right out. We've got a clean release of that fish. Plenty of life left in that one. So again, let me walk you through that so you can understand. That hook had gone down that fish's gullet, all the way down his throat, and got stuck. Now if you try and pull it, you're going to hurt that fish. But we come from the side, instead of coming, whew, now I'm stuck. Instead of reaching down in and grabbing that hook and trying to fight with them, we come from the side, up inside that first, between the gill plate and gill raker, we get a hold of that hook and we turn it upside down. It'll either come out on its own and you can just drop it and reach through and pull it, or it'll now be laying in there in reverse and you can just reach in there and the only thing holding is the barb, and you can just pop it right out, lift it out safely, you have a clean release. A lot of people think that those gut hooked fish are dead or they're going to die. Sometimes I've talked to people that keep fish that you could clean release all day long. They keep them thinking they're going to die, but really flip it around, pop it out. Guiding, you know, I get all sorts of people on the boat. Some people feel their bites better than others, so we end up with a fair number of gut hooked fish, and you can get really quick about coming in that gill plate, twisting that hook around, reaching in, taking it out. No issues whatsoever. You get a clean release over and over and over on a fish that was going to have a very low percentage chance of living through it if you didn't go through that process. Quick tip, At
what point do you decide if you cut it or not? How far down?
You know, if I can see the hook, I can generally get it. That was a good question. I don't know if you guys heard that. Tim's behind the camera. He asked, at what point do you give up and cut it off? If I can see the hook, I'm going to make an attempt at it. If I look in there and it's just a line disappearing down the throat, if I apply any pressure and it doesn't immediately come to where I can see it, that's a cut off. But if I can lift it and see the start of that hook, I can generally reach and turn it. But if I reach and try to turn it and it doesn't want to give, cut that off. It is what it is. That's that fish's best chance. You don't want to hurt them in the process. You don't want to mess up their gill raker, and you don't want to tear up their throat trying to pull the hook to where you can reach it. But if it's where you can get a plier on it, you can flip that thing upside down, take it out every time. Makes a big difference. Hopefully that tip helps you. More importantly, helps the fish that you're fishing for. It's really simple. Anyone can do it. You can save a lot of these fish that would otherwise have a problem. Guys, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We appreciate you. We'll talk to you soon.